inherited madness, and the erased motherhood. The dog, bloodline stared down by the sun. Max 1. Introduction. The sorrowful hybrid who wanted to be human. While his father, Goofy, has his mind protected from the world's contradictions by the divine armor of being goofy, dim-witted, his son Max lives in a completely different kind of despair. Max, Maximilian Goof, who debuted in the 1990s, is a highly self-conscious teenager who, despite inheriting his father's high physical abilities, loves hip-hop, rides a skateboard, and falls in love with a girl in his class. He lacks his father's wild humor. Instead, what he possesses is the sensitivity typical of puberty, and a highly human intelligence that makes him constantly care about how others perceive him. However, the more intelligent and civilized he becomes, the more the absurdity of the world surrounding him turns into a sharp knife that threatens his existence. When he locked eyes with Pluto, eating dog food on the floor at Mickey's house, his high intelligence accurately computed the terror. That could be what we ultimately become. 2. The fear of dogness and the rejection of the father. The excessive rebelliousness Max shows toward his father in works like A Goofy Movie is not something as mild as merely being embarrassed by his uncool dad. It is the manifestation of a primal fear and survival instinct regarding the dog blood, dogness, flowing within him. Goofy sometimes lets out inarticulate animalistic roars and makes blunders driven purely by instinct. To Max, that behavior looks like a terrifying curse that if he makes even one wrong step, could drag him down to Pluto's side, the subjugated class. Stripped of his clothes, collared, and crawling on the floor. This is exactly why Max tries to act more human than anyone else. The performance, chasing the latest trends and over-adapting to the rules of civilization, is an existential survival strategy. A desperate and continuous broadcast to the ruling class humans that I am not a beast from the other side. 3. The erased mother, the missing anchor of civilization. What deepens Max's absurdity even further is the mystery of the complete absence of a mother in his family. In Disney's official canon, the existence of Goofy's wife and Max's mother is thoroughly and unnaturally excluded. Behind Goofy, raising Max as a single father, lies a void of motherhood, where it is never even mentioned whether she passed away, they divorced, or if she never existed in the first place. The CCAD does not view this void as a mere oversight in character setting. In an anthropomorphic society, Max, deprived of the neutralization that another gene from a mother would provide, is continuously forced to confront one-on-one the fact that half of him is undeniably filled with that highly pure dog blood of Goofy. Furthermore, the absence of a mother in the family, the smallest unit of civilization, can serve as a reason to keep their household constantly under the surveillance of the ruling class as something unstable and closer to the wild. From the beginning, Max lacks the anchor of civilization, a mother, that is supposed to tie them to human society. Therefore, he constantly endures alone the obsession that if he loses even a fraction of his intelligence, he and his entire family will be immediately dismantled and reduced to just pet dogs of 4. Conclusion, a teenager in front of the mirror. Today, Max is once again staring at his face in front of the mirror. The shape of his ears, the length of his muzzle, they are no different from those of Pluto barking at his feet. The only things that differ are the facts that he wears clothes, speaks words, and is thinking for himself. What if I stopped thinking? The young man, who did not possess the talent to laugh with a gauche and forget everything like his father, continues to desperately dance the steps of a human today, fearing the day when his intelligence wears away and he is fitted with a collar. What he seeks is not the freedom of a teenager. It is simply the exceedingly precarious guarantee of dignity, the ability to wake up tomorrow as a human,